Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Chevrolet Video Sports Update. Blaine Gabbert back as the quarterback, so you can call it a quarterback change by Gus Bradley. But actually, doesn't he want to change the quarterback? He wants Gabbert to play like a different player, to play like the player that he thinks he saw last Friday when he was running what they call the service team, which is the scout team out in San Jose, and more like that guy that played in the first quarter of the second preseason game. So we'll see if that can happen. If that happens, then it can only be good things for the Jaguars, because what he does up till now isn't good enough. In fact, it's counterproductive when you throw interceptions and you can't convert first downs, or you give the other team 6 points by throwing it right to somebody. So you would hope that, yes, Gabbert has a little bit different mindset. We did talk to Jed Fish this week, the offensive coordinator, who said, look, I've told the guy he should enjoy the game. He's 23 years old. He's a starting quarterback in the National Football League. How cool is that? And that's kind of the way it is. But as I've told you several times, Gabbert is a hard guy to be a fan of. He's kind of a hard guy to like. He's got a very kind of standoffish personality that doesn't kind of engender people to really want to follow him and be, big fans of what he's doing or hope for his success. Now, I will say every one of his teammates likes the guy. I mean, Cecil Shorts told us that the guy's great in the huddle. Everybody likes him. Fish told us that when he stepped back into the huddle, the other 10 guys kind of razzed him, gave him a hard time, welcomed him back as the starter. So he's very popular among his teammates, which is really the only thing that counts. We'll see what happens. It all comes down to performance on the field. The Jaguars are getting incrementally better in some different situations, but as I've said 100,000 times, if your quarterback stinks, you stink, and that's what we're waiting on, a quarterback who doesn't stink in order to get the job done for the Jaguars against the Colts this coming Sunday. Lewis will play, and don't forget, this is the last game of Blackman's suspension, so the offense maybe can start to be measured in Game 5 a week from this coming Sunday. The Gator defense will be measured very differently without Damian Easley. Easley gone for the year now with a torn ACL and a medial meniscus tear as well that will require surgery. What's strange about it, obviously, is that Will Muschamp said that he tweaked the knee in practice on Tuesday and then came back and I don't know if he would call it a fix or a different kind of declaration, but did confirm that it was a much more serious thing. Gators also announced that Jeff Driscoll had some screws and a plate put in his leg and some screws to kind of isolate his ankle as well. So not good for the Gators there, maybe long term for Driscoll, who obviously is just a sophomore at this point. Tyler Murphy will get to start Saturday, says he's going to be a little nervous, but 7 o'clock, and it is on national cable television. By the way, Kentucky last beat Florida in 1986, and for those Gator fans who have followed him for a long time, they remember they used to play Kentucky after the Georgia game. That hadn't happened for a while, and that's when they lost to them after beating Georgia, and then they went and beat Florida State. They lost to Kentucky. They're in between. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Sports Short for now.